This time last year, cancer wasn't in our lives, and you would not have dreamt that it was ever going to hit 4 healthy little kids. Just like that, your life has changed.
The 6 in the family, myself and Mary, we've got 3 boys and a girl.
It was Sean who was diagnosed with cancer in March of 2016. Back in 2015, he was diagnosed with autism. Asperger's, very high functioning, but sensory seeking, so he's always on the move. Like, he finds it very hard to sit still. He's extremely bright and imaginative, absolutely the life and soul of the party.
Himself and Thomas is his twin brother.
When, he kind of had issues in school, we were putting it down to the autism. Lights were too bright, noise was too loud, smells were funny. He went off his food, wouldn't sleep at night, and this was going on for weeks, and the doctor was saying it was a virus. And he'd lost so much weight, but yet his belly looked a bit big, so we brought him into Kilkenny Hospital.
He was diagnosed with a Wilms tumour. That was the big 17 centimetre tumour. So
4 weeks of chemotherapy, an operation in April, 6 more months of chemotherapy, and 2 weeks of radiotherapy. Sure, the child we knew was gone, literally wanted to be in a dark room and didn't leave it for weeks. I suppose when we met the social worker, when we got to Crumlin, she told us about Barretstown. Sean was so isolated from Thomas and Rory. It was very hard to watch him be so different. And the boys, and they were getting closer and closer, Thomas and Rory, and Sean was on his own a lot. So that was the first time I'd say I choked up anyway when Mary mentioned Barretstown, that she would get the whole lot of them to be playing together again. It was very important to know that there was going to be medics on board here in Barretstown. We just wouldn't have went otherwise. They were all so excited that they were coming, and weeks of build-up, wasn't there? It really kind of took from appointments in hospitals and Sean is sick to something else to talk about that was so much more positive. Yeah, so when we arrived then, of course, oh my God, I remember them running from the cottage down, or even running from the car park in. Straight away they just felt nearly at home, there was no fear whatsoever.
You just knew everything was safe, everything was looked after.
It's the first time I'd say we didn't have to worry about the kids. And then for weeks afterward, they literally were talking about Barretstown. They had all the games off and singing the songs, and they was such a great time.
For last year, 2016, it was just a bright spark at the end of a tough year, really, is what it was.